Hello everyone, Panda Man here, and we are in another episode of Motor Monday, though it is Tuesday. I fell behind a little bit, forgot all about it. I was a bit busy the other day, but yeah, so Makeup Motor Monday, I guess, which is, I guess the trend. It's more like a Motor Tuesday. Yeah, not really much I can do with, a Tuesday though, like, I don't know, Transmission Tuesday, I don't know. But yeah, so today we're going with the tried and true, most iconic police car out there, probably. Let me just get out of this wheat field? Yeah, oh boy. I got out of the field. Do that, but... Anyway. 1998, Gavril Grand Marshal. It's the, kind of the Crown Victoria, pretty much. Well, it pretty much is the Crown Victoria, now that I think of it, of BMG. And unlike real life, these things are not going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah, these things are pretty cool. I didn't do any performance readings on them, but they are really cool. This is a mod that's a facelift. The traditional Gavril Grand Marshal is a 90 to 97, I think it is, but this thing adds, I think it's 90 to 05, but we'll just call it 98 to like 2011 or something like that. Or we could even go farther with it, but probably just go 2011 as the break off, but yeah. Yeah, I don't really get to use this all that much, but definitely glad to have it out when I do. And we'll do a separate thing on the 1990 to 1997 Grand Marshal. 100%. So, there's not really much origins. I don't really know when the mod came around, but it's definitely been around for a long time. And yeah, it's really cool. It's got a V8, 4.5 liter V8. And let's see, 4,250 RPM I think it revs at, so that's fun. We'll have to check out how much horsepower it has. We'll just add this real quick. Oh, torque curve, there we go. So what are we peaking at, is the question. So peak torque is... 300 something pounds of torque with 237 brake horsepower. I want to say that's accurate. The torque might not be as accurate, but it's definitely really close. But yeah, we'll be doing some chases. We'll be driving around a little bit. So the torque was... Okay, so it is, for the 98, it is a little bit off. Yeah, so for the 1998, it's 235 to 275. And the 2011 Crown Vic, 281. I mean, that's just the AI. Ooh, here we are. Alright, 287. So, it's pretty accurate. I'm probably not going to change this at all. But it gets a pretty good 0 to 62. It's relatively... I think I actually specified this to... Well, spec this to be the full... To be almost the full, round book realism. So, yeah, we're gonna have fun with this. As we go, this is, we'll get rid of this real quick. We'll drive around a little bit. License plate doesn't mean too much, it's just LIMPD. It's the... I think it's the Los Angeles Metropolitan Police. I got that pack a little while ago. Probably not going to use it because I have something else in mind for them. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not really as functional as other cars and car mods out there, but I'd say it's definitely really good for looks. Greatest cop car in probably... Actually, I want to say it's the greatest cop car of the 21st century. Nothing will be able to top this. Or at least the start of the 21st century. But, yeah. Nothing will ever beat this thing when it comes to... running down hot rods or anything like that. Street racers. Yeah, I have a feeling that this thing, because I kind of limited the RPM, I have a feeling that it's having a little bit of trouble, like, shifting. Maybe. I don't know how that really goes, but it could be something like that. I just don't think it's getting up to speed as it usually does, or as it usually does when I don't limit the RPM. Of course, that's gonna be obvious when, you know, less power and all that, but yeah. Without further ado, we'll talk more about the car probably when we get something to feed this thing in. You know what? We're gonna see how well it outruns this thing. Well, catches up to this thing. Yeah, 211. This thing's getting smoked. Of course, we're gonna go with the base model on it, though. Carbon. Yeah, 3 seconds. Diagnostic. I don't think we're catching this thing, but we're gonna try. There we go. Honestly, I've never tried this thing before, so we might have to use one of these. Because I'm always with the 4-door sedans, big clunky 4-door sedans. And I will say, these things do look... Yeah, see, like this right here? Pretty cool. What is that? Oh, wow. Axle lifts. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it to auto. What's this? Oh, it's the 2-step. I don't know what the 2-step is. I don't know if it's like a limiter or what, but actually let's see. I think that's what it is. It's like a engine management, but we'll see. I think we're gone. I think we're gone. It's safe to say that we're gone. So we're gonna have to put this on the highway. Actually, no, we're gonna see not straight line, but we're gonna see how well we can do this. I'm gonna set this to flee and go after this thing. And I also put the MX-7000. I didn't put the Freedom Light bar on, just because I wanted this to be a little bit of an older one. Yeah, we're already getting smoked. This is one of the things that the Crown Vic probably couldn't, actually, it could have caught up to, but definitely couldn't catch. Once you get over 100, probably. good acceleration. Sometimes it's just the driver, though. Thankfully, I saved it, and no damage to the engine. Something I've noticed is that this thing has no shifter. Like, it has no column shifter. Yeah. Although I do think that... Oh, no. Although... Hang on. Just check something. Yeah, the manual shifter. That's always fun to have. I don't think the Crown Victorias came with manuals, but it was cool to see them. Wow, so I think we just got smoked. If you turn that way, then we're done. Yeah, it's gonna be a very slow trek to 150, I think the top speed is, or 130. Oh, no. So we actually weren't that far off. If we didn't wreck, actually, we could have probably gotten him on the turns. Yeah, we'll have to retry that. I think next week is going to be the Dodge Charger. Or the Bronco Bastion. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. He's still far out ahead. We might have to just get a different car here. Maybe not. I should have downshifted more. But we were in second, and I was going to bring it down to first, so maybe that wouldn't have been a good idea. Alright, so we are back, and I have an ETK series instead. Or ETK series. Just because I think the Scintilla is an uncatchable car in any realistic American police car. Although, actually, maybe the Dodge Chargers would have a better, the Bronco Bastions would have a better chance. That is a distinct possibility because they can go a little bit faster than the Crown Vic. Or the Grand Marshal. I'm gonna try to stick to using the lore names here, just because that's what they are, not what they're based off. Alright. So we are doing pretty good. He's decently far ahead, but he's going 105 and we're going 118, so we just need to take the turns very carefully. Like this turn, it kind of creeps up on you. I don't really know this map all that well. Well, this area of the map all that well, so I'm not like sending it. Oh, hell no. Pretty sure he went this way. Oh man. Ah, the rear end gave out. Alright, let's see something here. There we go. Where is he? Where is he? Oh. It's funny, actually, since, like, we did that entire thing, that whole fiasco there, and we still didn't lose that much ground on him. We just need to, like I said, we just need to take the turns very carefully, in addition to very fast. And since we are in a car that is made after 1980, we can do we can do some pit maneuvers. We could do them already, but you know, feel authentic. So he's still going. Okay, he's going into a town. We might just need to call a little bit of backup here. Okay, uphill is not going to be our friend here. Yep, we're feeling it. We're going down in speed. We're taking a bit of a risk here. Here we are downhill. This is where we're going to keep the most, or get the most speed. Oh no! Haha! Catching him is not always about... This thing has no doors. Catching him isn't always about catching up to him. Sometimes it's just about outdriving him. Somehow I outdrove him. So that was fun. You know, we'll go off road with this Crown Vic or Grand Marshal. I have faith in this thing. Not like it's not like I don't take this thing off road like almost every other video I do with this thing. So yeah, we'll find a good stretch of off road. Alrighty, we are back and we're on the off road part of the map. Kinda trying to get around the curves. Oh no! That's a bad view. There we go. Yes, here we are. I think we need to live our life in low gear right now. I mean low gear. Oh no. Ah, I hope that wasn't anything important. Let's see if it was. Where did it hit? That's the question. Ah. Oh no. Let's see if we can see this. Okay. Ah. We'll be back. Alright. Let's try this one more time. So we need to keep up with this car. And it would appear... Oh, hang on. I think we can... Yeah, we can save this for sure. Maybe not. Maybe we can't. I take count. Won't get them. Yeah, we won't get them anywhere here. Actually, if we get our right side into their fender, we should be good. But I will say this is very sketchy. Okay, now it's our left side into his right because we want him going that way towards the rocks and not to the left. Towards certain doom. Speed limit is 70 miles an hour. I have a hard time believing that. Actually, no, that might be doable. The car is very good acceleration, very good brakes. paused it by accident. Chilling. Dogs finished barking. What is that? Is this a ramp? I must say, it is very fun to drive this thing off-road. It's rear-wheel drive, and you have no clue when the rear end's gonna kick out. Ooh, there we go. Nuh-uh. You're under arrest. Alright, wonderful. Nope, nope, nope. I have the gun to your head. You're stopping right now, and boom. We got him. Oh, cool. It's a stick shift. So that's 100%. Alrighty. I'd say that's another W for the Grand Marshal. There is another off-road area that I would be interested in trying this in, though. We'll get a different car, too. Or a getaway car. Alrighty. We are back, and with the final race, we're going through a different part of the map. It's actually where I did the four-wheel drive from. I think already these. What are we doing here? Very good. Keeping up pretty good. Let me just make sure that this thing is in four-wheel drive. There we go. So the Convict's in four-wheel drive. Oh no. There we go. There's something cool actually. I learned about the Crown. Ooh, learned about the Crown Vic. The police model had I think it was just under half an inch of ground clearance more than the civilian version. It definitely wasn't much, but kind of gave you that little advantage. I don't know if it had something to do with like the extra weight that the car would have, or if it was like had something to do with just like situations like these where you might have to actually take this car off-road. I don't know. Ah, you suck. Keep going. But yeah, we're not doing half bad, I will say that much. Oh, yep. Here he is. There we go. This is something that ABS definitely does pretty good. And this, oh, there we go. And he is gone. Yeah, that's something ABS does pretty good. I'm pretty sure I have realistic ABS on. I'll check real quick. Yep. Anyway, yeah, it kind of just lets the car like downshift, so you're using engine braking and regular braking at the same time. Although you could use it at the same time when you're braking with something without ABS. You just gotta kind of like pump the brakes. And you know, for the very last chase, we're gonna be doing something on the highway. We'll just grab something that we can catch up to decently. Yeah, actually, we'll do something that we won't be able to catch up to, just to keep with that theme of my videos. Actually, no, I'll take this, the Charrier FCV. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that wrong, but who cares? 4-cylinder engine and sport suspension. Ah, I just despawned the Crown Vic, didn't I? Man. Or Grand Marshal. I'm so used to saying the... So used to saying the, non-lore version. You know, we're gonna get something cool. Here we are, Jet Sonic. This is pretty interesting in terms of the light bar. It's something like I hated this light bar with passion at first, but I kind of like it now. So I do like this pattern because there we go, the same. And already he's going 100 miles an hour. But we are at 110. I don't know what he has on us, to be honest. It's definitely the top speed, but I don't know what else he has. It could be acceleration too, like higher end acceleration. Top end type stuff. Although, unless that thing has a diesel engine, this thing should have good high end power. High speed power is what I was about to say. And just like that, we're up. We're up here. We're on him. Okay, maybe we're not on him. Let's see how fast he's going. He's going. Okay, he's trying to somehow be safe, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I'm getting sick of the siren. Default siren. We'll just go with this. Alright, now we're going to get him. Counting on the downward rating with the tail end pushing, we haven't made. Oh my goodness, 145? Actually, this might be the fastest I've gone in this thing. In any police car, actually. Because even the Polaris could reach 135. And we are indeed beating him. And we're holding on to 142, just barely though. Okay, maybe not. 139. The airtime there. I will say that was a pretty good stop for 150 actually, or for 140 rather. We'll clip that just as well. And there we go again. Another time where the AI just kind of dies. And this is, yeah, I haven't re-downloaded the BMP mod. I might need to do it a little bit later. But, well, this is what happened to the car, and our car is completely fine. Actually, let's see the bottom real quick. I'm sure something might have gotten bent. Since we rode that, we bottomed out a little bit when we were riding the road. No? Wow. Well, there we go. The 98 Grand Marshal. It's a BeamNG copy of, well, Grand Marshal rather. Not just 98, but it's a BeamNG copy of one of the best cop cars to ever exist. Crown Victoria. Hope everyone enjoyed this video. We'll definitely be doing more with this Crown Victoria, or Grand Marshal rather. But until then, I will see everyone around.